Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly spirit reading for June 1st to the 8th. And since it is going into a new month, they want me to make this also the flavor of the month because we are going to be very much enjoying the movements you are making. And that really is the advice from Spirit. We've gotten this card twice heading into June that we're riding this horse, which they kept saying was our heart, but to honor the pace. And this card, Nine of Ariel, is all about creating your abundance, moving forward on your dreams, hard work paying off, that kind of thing. But what they were making me feel, the spirit message was, the first one was loosening the grips. And then they gave me this whole analogy. And it's really equaling, enjoy the movements you are making. And listen to this analogy they gave me. Picture yourself riding a bike. You can grip the handlebars so tight and just focus on where you want to get to. Or you can ride and take in the scenery. Maybe even stop for a minute or two and take in the sights. You could even change your mind and bike down another path. There's something about being more free, letting yourself feel more free, even while getting to your overall destination. Let even your destination be more open. You may bike towards something even better that way. It's feeling your way as you go, enjoying yourself more as you go, rather than strategize or plan so far ahead. Enjoy the movements you're making. So while you're riding this horse, instead of they gave me the bike analogy, which is so fitting, and then they told me to show this card. As you're riding, honor the pace. Say you're thinking, I'm going right to here, or up this mountain right here, but you're feeling maybe I'll take a left sooner, maybe I'll stop for a minute and enjoy the sight of this rainbow. There's something about this, and knowing that you have divine guidance this whole time. So as you're writing, listen to your intuition. Ride according to the rhythm of your intuition, of what you feel is the divine flow. Because the times are different. Maybe in the past we could just immediately dart direct to the top of this mountain and think we accomplished something. But there's something about doing the pace, honoring the guidance you're receiving, feeling divinely driven, pure intent, and more free, just free, and also enjoying yourself as you go, taking in the grass, taking in the rainbow, taking in the sights. The analogy is you could accomplish a hell of a lot more, especially during these times. And there's something about not strategizing so far in advance. And when you look practically, very groundedly around you, it's not our individual current. We're riding a different current. So it really is feeling your way, knowing when it is to stop, when to move. And through the whole time, they're saying loosen your grips, because you want to enjoy yourself. Just what they say, enjoy the movements. Enjoy the movements you are making. Feel more free and bring in more joy as you're making your movements. And that kind of thing. And this is tough, why I'm elaborating, because I am a big strategizer, work-wise, personal-wise. You do plan ahead. I don't know if you're like me, but you want to feel productive, accomplishing things. But they're saying loosen your grip, because you could be surprised. You could be headed in directions you weren't even planning, even better than before. If you're really firmly in the moment, you could take advantage of the opportunities before you. Say if you're just gripping the reins and you're insistent on going straight, but say there's something beautiful here and your intuition's kicking in to make the left, because it could even be a shortcut that you didn't even know of. That's what they just gave me too. Like, you just don't know. Be pure, be listening to your divine intuition, be easier on yourself, bring more joy, more freedom. Honor the pace has been coming up a million times. So now when they're saying enjoy the movements you are making, it has so much more meaning. Let that override any other kind of judgments you have on the pace of your life right now. Honor and enjoy the movements you are making, and feel more free and more joyous in the movements that you're making, and be more open. So that was a very clear message. So how that plays out in June, I know things are opening up. People are making their moves. We feel lighter in spirit. Absolutely. A lightning is coming in. Make way for new opportunities, new ways of doing things, new kind of structure to it. Like they said, loosen your grip, feel more free, and enjoy the movements you are making. And they were also touching on how resilient, what the growth that we have each done, I mean, is immeasurable, they said, during this time as well. So even the movements you can't see have been making, have been made, and they're taking note of the movements that can't even be measured. So enjoy the movements you are making. Inside and out. Enjoy the movements you are making, and loosen your grip. Enjoy what you're seeing, what you're being nudged to do, and don't think or strategize too far ahead, because things could shift and change, and you want to be open to the directions that you may not even know of. And they also gave me, like, when you're biking, you kind of just trust the road is leading to somewhere. You trust the road is there. Like, sometimes I don't know, it's trusting like, what's that saying? The road is there to meet you, or the roads are there. So when you go, just trust the road is there. There's something about loosening your grip in all ways. So it could be in your mind, to allow more joy in, just to take in what's around you and enjoy your days without going so far ahead, because enjoying the movements you are making is the overall thing. So whatever that means to you, that you can just enjoy the movements you are making, that's the key to June. All right, so 1st to the 8th, what are the Archangel messages 1st to the 8th as we enjoy the movements we are making, and just full stop, leave it there, you know, and all that brings to us. So 1st to the 8th. Ooh, wow, 3 of Gabriel. Wow, that is a beautiful card to come in, especially if you've been working hard passionately on things, worried about work or your projects, waiting for your ships to come in. That's the new flavor of June. It's like your ships are coming in, rewards for hard work. It's enterprising to me. 3 of Gabriel is when you've worked really hard and you're waiting for your ships to come in, basically. Expansion. It's prosperity arising from wise planning. It's time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. You could be working really hard at this time, or have been, and you're finally seeing some rewards. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, like rewards coming in for hard work. Yep. So if you are stepping out, being more enterprising at this time, like they said, enjoy the movements you are making. It's almost like there are things opening up here after wise planning. It's time to take the next step. But as things expand and you're taking the next steps, be open. Be more in the moment. Enjoy the movements you are making. That's what I'm getting. But definitely rewards coming in here. And then we have the Ace of Gabriel. This is all passion, new ideas, new things to work on. So to take the next steps forward, there are new things coming in here. We have a gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. If you haven't seen, the weekly reading was like the wonder of abundance. I think that came up in our secret destiny. This is wondrous times. There's something about expect the opportunity, be open to magical things, be open to new things, be open to amazing things and new opportunities, inspirations, things like that. So they kept on saying we have divine help. So as you're taking steps forward, saying you're going down the road, you're going in one direction, be open to what could come in on your path. There could be new opportunities to work on, new inspirations, just like that card in the beginning. If you get inspirations, you're trusting your intuition. It could be providing you for the next steps, what road to go down next. And it's all to create a further sense of abundance, of moving forward, all of that. But it's almost like divine help with your passions, your projects, your work. You could get new projects to work on, literally, new inspirations coming in here you'll be passionate about. It could be new levels to things that you were previously working on that you can finally advance in some way. And you could be getting divine ideas, a new project, a new work idea, new creativity. And with that, we're getting the 2 of Ariel. So whatever comes in, you're going to have to balance it out in the physical. And it also create new balance for you as well. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. Just like what they were saying, have more joy with what you're doing. But also it's really important during this time to be balanced as you're going forward. And you could be juggling multiple things, especially with this new idea, new work projects, things coming in that are going to advance you in some way. You're going to be working to balance it all. It also could be at this time providing more balance to your life also. And also there's a divine balance of work and play, of going forward, but also enjoying yourself. There's something about that too, because they made me open that up. So it's getting through this time very balanced as well, is what I want to say. So with things that are coming in, wanting to advance, you're balancing it because you're concerned. We get this card again, and we've been getting it all the time. We're concerned about our finances, our stability, our security, our finances. And that's the moves that we're making. That's the new ideas, new passion, why we want to expand. What we're trying to balance out is literally our finances, our security. And they were saying that we're having divine help with this matter. So you could see things coming in that will help you with your overall foundation of security, stability. And it says when you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. But you're wanting to expand, of course, and take the next steps to improve your security right now. And that's what I'm getting over and over. And these new projects, work-related, could be coming in to help you with your finances, your overall abundance. You're going to be juggling that out. You're going to be balancing that out, probably in your mind, wanting to bring more balance even to your finances, your security, your sense of stability, coming out of holding on to your pentacles so hard. Like they said, boosting your grip. You could be finding ways to really increase your finances. Ooh, and with that, yeah, because you can't make this up. We're getting Six of Michael, which is moving to smoother waters. So yeah, these new ideas and passions, ways to go work-wise with projects, there will be expansion. You're balancing this out because it's going to provide you more security, stability with your finances and moving you to smoother waters. And it is literally, it's a light at the end of the tunnel that they kept on talking about. June is more light. It's a light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. But I feel we're moving, just like I said, enjoy the movements you are making because it's providing more balance. You're moving forward on inspiration work projects. It's expanding you, and you're going to be feeling more, creating more security, stability. But what's really interesting, the major arcana was divine guidance. And I love this because like I said in that first card I opened up with, you're listening to your divine guidance, your connection to spirit, I feel as well. You also have real divine help is what I'm getting as well. That's moving you to smoother waters. That's bringing you the inspiration. That's helping you balance it all out and create more financial security and expansion. And just like on the horse, when they said, enjoy the movements you're making, but be in touch with your divine guidance, because if you are getting an inspiration to go left or go right or expand in one direction when you had an intention to go in another, trust that. And you may be balancing literally that out, where you're assessing what you're getting as you're going forward with your divine guidance and trusting that to move you to smoother waters, creating you more security, stability. This is a time for expansion. Oh, and the card says, the search for meaning in life, you can't make this up, consider an alternative approach, surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. But what I'm thinking is you are really touched in divinely, getting divine guidance at this time. It's steering you in the direction to smoother waters. So you're paying attention to your intuition. And like they kept saying, you're feeling your way. It's feeling your way energetically, the current, knowing what you can do, what you can't do, what you're in control of, what you're not. That will help you balance, literally, is remaining so divinely connected to that. Definitely new ideas, new projects, opportunities, passions, work-related to expand. And you could see your ships coming in, meaning like you could get rewards for hard work. You could see your next steps of how you can grow things, take things to a new level with your work, with your projects that will create more security for you, and it will be a feeling of moving to smoother waters. But like they said, if you're here on the boat, the same analogy, if you're biking, you're moving to smoother waters. Remain connected to divine guidance because it's steering you. Be open as you go. Enjoy the movements you are making and look at the movements you're making, moving into smoother waters, taking advantage of new ideas, new inspirations, new work projects, balancing it all out, staying really balanced. So you can create more security and stability for yourself, and you're trusting your divine guidance. That's been coming through over and over and over and over. So let's see if we can get some additional archangel messages for the 1st to the 8th as you enjoy literally the movements you are making. Because look at the Ace of Gabriel. I mean, that's movements with work and projects and what you're fired up about, basically. And Three of Gabriel, you're expanding on that. You're balancing all this movement out, creating more stability and security, moving to smoother waters. Definitely getting divine guidance. That is for sure. Staying in touch with that because it will help you balance. And look at this. We're getting the Ace of Ariel. Definitely new things coming in the physical. Wow, 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 wow. It is your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. Listen, this is two aces. New things are coming in. Like they said, things are opening up. You are enjoy the movements you are making. It's bringing in things in the physical. Divine guidance is here for it. So there could be new resources, new money, new time, new support, a change in your job, your promotion that's bringing in definitely new projects, new work related things. And you're going to be seeing an expansion. It's going to affect your finances and feel like you're moving into smoother waters. And you're linked with the divine the whole time. Enjoy these movements you're making because it's leading right to new things in the physical to work on. You're balancing all that out. This is beautiful. So definitely new things coming in to work on and to expand on, literally, and feeling like you're going into smoother waters. And this is beautiful. So what is the energy for the 1st to the 8th? Wow. We have, we're going from all tied up, which we were literally all tied up. We were all hunkered down. We couldn't move forward. Things were all tied up. Absolutely. But I feel there's new freedom coming in here. Absolutely. We're getting untied and feeling more free going forward, expanding, working on new things. And that is the movement because now we have, Angel of Balance, and we have balance here. Balance is coming into situations where we felt all tied up. Balance is also, they were touching on how resilient and how balanced you were to get out of being all tied up. The balance it took to come from this state to moving forward, to working on new projects, to going to smoother waters. They were almost patting me on the back. This is when you keep your emotions in a glass very leveled, divinely connected. That's what's shown the way through this, where we can come here and come out the other side. And they were saying we're so resilient. There's a strength. It's immeasurable, the strength, the resiliency, how we got out of being all tied up and moving forward in this manner. And enjoy the movements you're making now because new things are coming in to work on. Definitely trust your inner guidance. You're getting divine guidance to go forward and anything. And then we have, woman holding a heart. Yeah, we're going from all tied up, creating new balance, going to woman holding a heart. Listen, this has been coming out in every single reading, especially of now, that this is where we're manifesting from. We also have new levels of love and appreciation for ourselves and for others. We're manifesting from this, almost like a new open heart, extending ourselves. They also said when you embody the Queen of Roses, which is of love and compassion, pouring yourself into things, coming from this divine heart, they said you are transcending with a heart of gold, and this inside is like gold. When you're transcending with a heart of gold from being all tied up, coming out balanced, going forward now, as we go out of hunkering down and now we're starting to get back to work and new normal, you're manifesting from this place. It's going to pay off. And there's a new level of love and appreciation for all things created and coming from a pure heart of gold. And that's the divine guidance. And that's what's keeping you balanced. That's what created the balance. You untied yourself. And also, they kept on saying, one of my spirit messages was all about freedom, freedom, freedom. And we have freed ourselves. We freed our heart also. We created the balance even when we were all tied up. And this transition of freeing ourselves, I mean, oh gosh, on every level, the resiliency, even when we were all tied up, the balance that we stepped into, and now coming out with manifesting from a new love and appreciation for ourselves, for others, manifesting more from the heart. And this is what's going to carry us all through June. This is what is creating all these new opportunities, why we feel we're going to smoother waters. And we went from all tied up, creating new balance and going forward on what we care about, what we want to manifest, what's important to us. And this is what's going to be manifesting. So you're going to be busy at work. Things are going to be taking off. You're going to see results from hard work coming in, expansion, new levels to things. You want to balance it out. You want to stay in tune with divine guidance, going forward on things you care about. There's new levels of love and appreciation for yourself and for others. We've moved out of being all tied up, We're creating a new balance going forward with heart. And I really love this. And all two aces, new things are definitely coming in, and it's going to feel like moving to smoother waters. Just like they said, enjoy the movements you're making. Wow. We went from all tied up, new balance, and woman holding a heart, and then reading all these aces in the physical, new opportunities, new work projects, moving into smoother waters, absolutely, and expansion to our finances and security. We're balancing it all out. What keeps us balanced through the entire thing was our divine guidance. And as you move forward, always stay in touch with your divine guidance as well. So what are now our goddess guidance advice for the 1st to the 8th of June? Our goddess guidance advice from June to the 8th. I love when they said, enjoy the movements that you are making. And look, when you're going and you're divinely connected like that, go grabbing the new. It's like be open to all these new things coming in, new ways to go, new ways to do things, new ways to expand. This is beautiful. We're going to feel more secure. It'll affect our finances, our sense of abundance. So what are the goddess guidance messages for the 1st to the 8th? I feel like it's getting specific because nothing's coming out. What are the messages? And the balance came out twice. Ooh, and with that, yeah, we have cycles and rhythms. I feel like this is a whole new cycle to emerge from being all tied up with new balance and going forward with an open heart, greeting these two new aces. And also what they said, honor the cycles and rhythm of yourself. Like if you're on the bike and it's like you're riding the current and all of a sudden it's steering you to the left, go left. If you want to sit down for a minute and enjoy the sights, do that. There's something about honoring your own energy rhythms and the divine rhythm of things, like riding the current. Remember they kept on saying riding the current? Picture riding the horse and you're riding the current, that divine current. We're riding the divine current. So there's some kind of balance to that. Like imagine you're surfing on a divine current. That's what they're giving me, surfing on a divine current. That's the balance, the divine balance that you're surfing here. And it says, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Yeah, honor your own cycles of energy as you're going, but also honor the divine current. You're surfing the current. There's something about that, like being more free even in the movements. Enjoy the movements you are making as you're riding this divine current is what I just got. So there's something divinely delicious about that. Like being balanced and having more fun, like surfing the current. So surfing your own emotions, your own energy levels, and also like the divine current, the pace, because they kept on saying honor the pace. And then we have bold, freer. Just when they were saying, there's like freedom. Freedom has been the motto of being free and bold and going forward. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks and be daring. Yeah, I mean, as you're going forward, definitely with the aces coming in, be daring, be more open, feel more free. Like they said with that bike, yes, you have a plan in mind of getting to point A to point B, but along the way, be bold, be open, be free. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. New things could be coming in for you to take a hold of with these aces. And yeah, be bold. It's a time that there's going to be expansion. There's going to be new things to work on. And this is not a time to be like timid about it. Let's get some power of surrender if anything would help us. Being bold going forward. Enjoy the movements you're making, honoring the cycles of everything, but almost being fearless and trusting that road. It's being bold and bold with what you're working on, bold with what you're going for. And there's something about being adventurous and being open as well to new things, to things that could come in your path. It's, there's an adventurous free spirit if you're biking and you were thinking you're going A to B, but then all of a sudden you're feeling like, oh, you know what, maybe I'll experience over here. That's an adventurous, it's like a wild side. That came out a couple of times too, like feeling more wild and free, like unleashed and more free in what you're doing and how you're doing it has been coming through. And we have surrender procrastination. Look at the steps that are being illuminated here. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. So 3 of Gabriel, make those moves, grab those aces. You're not procrastinating anymore. You're being more bold and making the steps and the moves that are showing up for you. And that's part of that boldness, and that's been coming through. So when you see a chance, you take it. You see the steps, you take it. Yeah, we have surrender resentments. Surrender the resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward the positive situations in your life. Surrendering what was, how things were, how people are, whatever the resentments are, we're letting that go so we could just be free and full in our passion going forward, because it only slows you down. And you got to keep moving forward. And you also want to be in a positive state of mind going forward with what you are doing. You don't need to be consumed or held back by anything else. And yeah, with that, we have surrender to what is. We've been getting this almost every time. That reminds me of surfing the divine current with this. When I said surfing, it's being really grounded and realistic with the current that we're in, the divine current, the things, the motion that, it's not the same speed as yesteryear right now. It's honoring what is, honoring the flow of what is, having peace and calm in what is, and being very grounded. There's something about being very grounded, very realistic at this time. Even though you're tapped into all that there is, you're firmly grounded on here on what is possible for you to do, what's in your control, what's not, what to move forward, what's not. You know what I'm saying? It's been coming through over and over. If some things in your life aren't moving or growing, then you focus on the things that are. It's that. It's being very grounded and realistic. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, yeah, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. And that's part of enjoying the movements that you are making, because you are. It's still surrendering to what is, letting go of any of the emotions that brings up for you, whether it's people, situations, circumstances. Let go of it, because that just is heavy, toxic energy that you don't need to ride. You want to be free and bold, surfing the divine flow, not struggling in it, not insisting it move in one direction. Things are shifting, and we're just letting that go and being divinely what is, riding the divine current. That's the only way I can describe it. Surrendering procrastination, which we definitely are, because we're expanding, we're grabbing aces, we're moving forward boldly, following our heart with love and appreciation for what we're doing. We're pouring our love into things right now. And let's get some now messages from heaven, because it is really being bold moving forward, and enjoying the movements you're making. Because it is expansion, and it will play a part with affecting your security, your stability, your sense of financial abundance. You're grabbing new aces. They want you to be bold with that, but definitely honor your cycles and the cycles of energy around you. But this heart keeps popping out. That's what you're writing, your heart, like on this divine current. Okay, so let's see. New things coming in. Enjoy the movements you're making. Yeah, this is coming in. Trust, love, and appreciate yourself. Show respect for you. And that's what I feel like happened here. They kept saying before, it's love and appreciation for you as you go forward as well. And they have love and appreciation for you too, and show respect for you. So in the moves that you're making, trust what you're getting, trust what is in line with you, love and appreciate yourself through the whole way, show respect for you. That's coming through, and that helps you be bold, that helps you be a little fearless, that helps you be more in your power. It helps yeah, trust, love, and appreciate yourself. Show respect. It also goes back for when they were saying you're so resilient. And look how beautiful what we're going forward now and blooming and growing right now. That was coming through too. That there was a lot of love and appreciation for how you got through this time of being all tied up, from going back here, from being all tied up to creating new balance and going forward with the heart. There was a lot of love and respect and appreciation for that. How we all like handled ourselves and are emerging the other side, grabbing new aces, going forward. So it should be really, when it's almost like it's just a truth. Like at this time, just let it sink in. You should really love, appreciate, and respect yourself, especially for how you got through this time, how you're coming out the other end, how you're moving forward, expanding, grabbing new aces, work projects. There's something about that where they're patting you on the back, but you're also supposed to step more into that. Step more into that respect for yourself, that honoring of yourself as well. There's something about that. This is also yellow, like solar plexus. When they kept on giving that to me, it's like the strength and resiliency to emerge the other side of this, be ready to grab new things and move forward. Really appreciate and love yourself, and have such divine respect for yourself as they do for you, because That was extraordinary. They kept on saying, if you're listening, like, these were extraordinary times, and you who's listening is extraordinary. So if there ever was a time to really trust, love, and appreciate yourself, show respect for you, stepping more into that, that should be at the root of your being almost at this point, because of everything that we proven to ourselves. Sometimes it's us having to go through things in our life where it forces us to step in fully into this, so we're more fully rooted and planted in that love and appreciation and respect for ourselves, so that when we step out and grow, we're so firmly rooted. I can't even put into words what I'm getting, but it is amazing. And that's why you can be more bold. That's why you can ride this current, divine current, because you're firmly rooted, you're firmly planted. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And now all these new opportunities are coming in, things to expand on, and you're rooted for it, you're going for it. Enjoy the movements you're making. And it goes back to the growth, how they said the growth of you cannot be measured. That's why they're making me go on. Okay, and focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping. Listen, every spirit reading, spirit pick-me-up reading, it kept on coming up. You have divine help. So whatever you've been sowing, like planting your seeds, new life seeds, focus your mind on what you really want, because they are helping. They're helping to grow it. Like, they are helping you grow. Helping the seeds that you plan to grow, your projects, your work projects, what you're boldly going for and planting seeds and making the steps, like they are bringing in divine people, divine circumstances, divine help. It's been coming out in every reading. Things could magically come together. You could be divine people could come into your path. So if you do, going back to divine guidance, when you're going forward on that path of expansion and working on things and going forward, if you get a nudge, go left, go right, it could come right into contact with someone that's helping you grow further at some point too. That's why they were saying be open as you go. Stay tuned in, because they're helping you. So if you get, like I just said, like if you're on a bike and you're thinking going just to A to B, but then you get a nudge of, oh, maybe I should stop here, or maybe I should go to the left. Yeah, maybe you should, because then could become in contact or a helpful situation or person that could help you grow further, expand further. So ride the divine current. It keeps on going back to here. I know this says honor cycles and rhythms of your own energy, but also the divine current of what you're feeling when you're going forward, because they are helping you, and so you want to stay in tune with that, because they're kind of helping to maneuver us. To grab those new opportunities and expand and go boldly, and yeah, because we are easing the blockage which is holding you back. Go for it. Yeah, they want us to be bold, go for it. They kept on saying, like with the bike, enjoying the movement you're making, they're easing the blockage. Just like when they said we're helping, divine help kept coming through. We're easing the blockage. There's tremendous opening up. Things that were held back are now going forward. Honor the current, the divine current. It's moving forward. What has held you back is they're easing the blockage, and to go for it. Be bold, make the steps, expand, grab the aces, work on new things, work on new projects. Enjoy the movements you're making. And we have fun, and you too must enjoy yourself. You cannot make this up. What did they say? Enjoy the movements you are making. You too must enjoy yourself. We have fun, and you too must enjoy yourself. Listen, as you're going forward, they made me open up with that. Enjoy the movements you are making. You too must enjoy yourself. So as you're going forward, they're easing the blockages. You're going forward, seizing new opportunities, expanding on your work. Enjoy the movements you're making. So really go back to that all through June too, not just for the week of the 1st to the 8th. This is the flavor. You have divine help. You're seizing new opportunities. You're expanding. You're so divinely connected that you allow it when you're going to point A to point B. Have fun along the way. Enjoy yourself. Don't be so fixed on the direction or the whatever, because they're bringing in helpful people. Trust, love, honor, respect for yourself. My voice is giving out. And they're creating all these new opportunities, new growth. And you're growing. The measure of growth is immeasurable, they kept on saying. So know that as you're going in, enjoy the movements you are making. That's all through June. Enjoy the movements. Even if you think you're not moving as far as you thought you were going to get, like visually, you are. So enjoy the movements you're making. Okay, so now we have Intuition, you cannot make this up. That's the divine current they want you to pay attention to. We had divine guidance. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. This is what you're supposed to trust along the way as you make your moves. Trust your intuition and know that what seems logical may not be necessarily right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. You can't make this up, okay? It lies within your heart. That's what they want you to listen as you go forward. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. We, your angels, will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. This is why they said enjoy the movements that you're making when you're on the bike and you think you're going to point A, point B, but getting nudged to make a left or a right or stop, enjoy the scenery more. That it is this card. I mean, I'm blown away by how exact this is to the spirit message I started it with. They do this to me every single time. Trust your intuition. Know that what seems logical may not be necessarily right. The answer to your question lies inside your heart. Endless possibilities exist for you. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. This is what they said when you try to over strategize sometimes, or you think you're going to plan it. Be more open with that. Be more loose. Loosen your grip, like on a bike. Loosen your grip. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy listening to your intuition. Where is it telling you to go? What to work on? Go for. Take in the scenery. Enjoy yourself even more along the way, they said. Enjoy yourself along the way of the movements you're making. Stop trying to work it all out and feel your way through. Be your angels will guide you. Trust your feelings. What feels right is right. That's what you're supposed to move forward on, divine guidance. Oh my God. Gratitude. Thank you. This is a heartfelt thanks to you from someone you recently helped in some way. I, your guardian angel, also wish to thank you for the unconditional love that you emanate to the earth, humanity, and those around you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are eternally blessed. May peace, grace, and love forever guide you along your secret path. Let me tell you, I told you they're guiding you, and there's such gratitude, going back to this, there's such gratitude as you go. They're thanking you for the moves you've made, and star. Believe in yourself. Remember the bold and the trust, love, and appreciate yourself and show respect for yourself. Oh my God, I'm blown away. Believe in yourself. You, again with the wonder, you are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Golden heart, remember? Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget, you are truly a shining star. And that's the gratitude they have for you. You are following your heart, a gold divine heart. You're trusting your intuition as the divine is leading you. And there's a new level of love and appreciation for yourself getting through this time. They also are beaming down such love and appreciation for you. Go forward like that, reading these new aces, new expansion. Trust your intuition as it's helping to bring in helpful people, new expansion, new ways to go, things like that. So don't be so transfixed to your idea of how something should go or something like that. Just like if you're on a bike, going back to the thing, enjoy the movements you're making. Tremendous movements going on. Trust your intuition. And there's such gratitude for you. And believe in yourself as you go forward. And yeah, this has been a beautiful reading for the 1st to the 8th and all through June. Enjoy the movements you're making, and you definitely have divine help. Keep going like that. Take care. Bye-bye.